Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm receiving lots and lots of mail regarding my new channel, and thank you so much. For sure I'll be putting all your requested video on my new Tamil channel. And let me quickly show you what I'm going to do today. So today it's going to be again a designer blouse. So for this I just bought a raw silk and one patchwork. It can be any patchwork around a triangle or a square. Just take a patchwork, and this is going to be a ready-made rope available in the market. So and also a glue. So first I'm going to make a very normal basic neckline. So now I'm going to do a very basic neckline. So from here it's going to go in like this. So it doesn't need to be this only this particular neckline. You can keep whatever neckline you want. So depending upon that, you're going to change the assembling of this rope. Okay. First let me cut this out. So while cutting this particular neckline, always be caution that you might make mistake in shaping, you might make mistake in giving the shape to the neckline. Okay. This is how it should be. So when I open this, you can see how beautiful it came. This is how it should be. So if you are a beginner and if you're making the neckline for the first or second time, please don't use any bias tape for turning this neckline. Perhaps you have to use the interfacing, that is the neckline canvas interfacing, to turn this neckline in an easy and neat way. In most of my video I showed you how to turn the neckline using the interfacing. So same like that, I'm going to prepare the neckline first. So once my neckline is ready after adding the interfacing, so all you have to do is take your measuring tape. So this is going to be the center point, and from there you're going to leave 3 inches and you're going to mark. See, from here I'm going to mark 3 inches. So make a nice curve from the center point. So the 3 inches is going to come exactly over this point. Again, from this point you're going to take another 3 inch, where it's going to come over this point, another 3 inch. So the blouse is going to end. So same like that I'm going to do to the next side. So from here, from the center, make sure that you make the curve according to the neckline and mark the 3 inch. Don't keep it straight. Just go ahead with the neckline and just mark the 3 inch. Same like that, just place in the 3 inch, and I'm going to mark the next one, and again 3 inch. So the next thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to take any kind of paper. It can be a newspaper or any kind of paper. Just place the fabric on top of that. Take your rope and you're going to sew it like this. So make sure that you place the rope underneath. The rope comes more than the half of the neckline. If I'm sewing this rope, I would be cutting over this point. When I keep it over this point, make sure you reach that particular line and you're going to give a cut. And again you have to place a rope at this point. So I'm going to do that same to the entire neckline. Placing this pattern paper underneath, I'm going to sew the neckline. So you can ask me why I'm placing the pattern paper. So what I'm basically doing here is I don't want the neckline to be wide or move from the place. So I just want to keep the neckline in place because I'm going to gather all the rope into a center of the blouse. So if the neckline is wide or up and down like this, for sure after that you can't even make the correction. So perhaps to be in a safer side, just place the paper underneath and sew the rope. So let me show you how to stitch this together. So now I have placed my blouse underneath the paper, and just like that I'm going to pin that in place so that it doesn't move from the place. Okay. Make sure you always have the pin handy so that you can just pin whenever you want. But now take your rope and place the rope underneath, and you're going to put a stitch. Okay. See, when I get into the half the way of the neckline, I'm going to cut this out. Again, I'm going to place this rope over this point. So same like that. Slowly turn the fabric. So after sewing everything together, it's going to look like this. So I just made a 2 round fabric, so which goes little bit smaller than this patchwork. See, it goes inside the patchwork. So if you buy a square patchwork, you're going to cut according to that. Rectangle, triangle, just depends upon the patchwork. First mark the center point of the neckline like this, and from here I'm going to join all the pieces together. So first I'm going to place it like this, and I'm going to get the center point of this. Okay, so make sure both the rope meet at the exact center point of the line, and I'm going to hand sew this. Just needle that in, and you're going to hand sew that together. Just 1 or 2 stitch to make that secure in place. I'm just using a contrasting color thread so that you can know where I'm stitching. So the next one is going to go up, same like that. I'm going to place that underneath. Take that out. So I have finished sewing all the rope like this. So now I'm going to cut out the excess rope which is hanging out like this. So take the fabric glue. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit of fabric glue on top of this, and I'm going to spread this out like this. Just spread the fabric glue like this, and you're going to lift that up, and then you're going to place it underneath. So you're going to place it underneath and just stick that well. just put a little bit of glue at the center of this rope so that everything sticks in the place. So same like that, you're going to apply some glue on the next side of the fabric. Don't be stingy in applying the glue, just add a little bit more glue. So this have to dry completely. So once it's dry a little bit, you can just put a stitch all around this if you want. And I also show you how to stitch this all around. Sure that you don't remove the paper out of this. So this is absolutely for beginners. So if you want, you can sew like this also once the glue is a little bit dry. So once you have sewn together, it's going to look like this. Now I'm going to add the glue to my patchwork. So after attaching this patchwork, let it dry completely. So now you can take this paper out. So now you can see how beautiful it is. If you see like this, you can see the rope is a little bit loose and it's not in a place, but believe me, when you finish the front and sleeve, when you wear, for sure it's going to sit in a place. So for that, I'm going to use my torso to show you how it's going to look exactly when you wear that. So when I laid on the table, you saw that these ropes are not in the exact place what I did. So when I put that same on my torso, you can see how it is holding together. So you have to make the front and the sleeves, and you have to check whether everything is sitting in place. And if you find, and if you are beginner, so if you don't know to correct the loose of the rope, no need to worry. All you have to do is, if this is exact size, so if you feel that loose like this, just tuck that in a little bit till you get that rope to be tight, and so you're going to stitch that with your needle. But in my case, it just sits really well, and I just thoroughly happy with the result. It came out absolutely fine. So if you want more designs like this, don't forget to hit on the thumbs up button below, and also if you want the same video in Tamil, do comment in the comment box below. So depending upon the number of comments, for sure I'll be uploading this in my next channel, Sew with Shama. So that's going to be a different channel, and Sew with Me is going to be a different channel. So most of them getting confused. This channel is absolutely for all my subscribers who want to view all the videos in English. Don't get confused, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss any of my future video. See you next time with a different kind of style. Take care. Bye bye.